Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, social media world. Right, so, just at the moment, right, coming on here to tell you exactly how I'm feeling, and I've just took that because normally I forget, like yesterday I forgot, but I took it as soon as I came in about 25 past, well, no, about 2:30 I think I took it, but I really should take it between 7:15 and 9 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, so that I can have time to work by like 10 or 11 or 12. Anyway, so I'm thinking about maybe taking that. My mother got it. It contains vitamin A, D, E, K, C, B1, B12, B6, B12, and uh, biotin, nic, nica, nicacine or something. That one there where my finger is. NIACIN and fluoric acid. So I might later, just before I go to the shops, just before I go out the door, I might take a swig of it. I'll just see how much an adult takes, and then I'll take it. And then I've got these, but I've got a blackcurrant flavour up the stairs that I had yesterday, and the blackcurrant one contains vitamin C, but I'm sure that does as well. But I'm taking my vitamin B12 tablet and C tablet, and then in the last 3 days or 4 days, even though the last time I tried it I wasn't too keen on it, but for the price you can't go wrong, that cereal, because it's enriched with vitamin D and calcium, with whole grain and high fibre, and the milk is good calcium as well that I put in it. I might start getting that milk more often. The gold. The gold cap milk, or when I'm next to Asda or Iceland, I might have a look and see what other brands of milk there is. Like, try and get like the one that's the most purest. Because throughout this experiment, what I'm trying to do is eat and drink things that have got naturally vitamin C, D, B6, B12, good for you. Try and get a bit more calcium into my bones, because the only calcium I ever had, sometimes was scrambled egg. In fact, that's what I might actually have soon. Scrambled egg instead of cereal. But I might have cereal about 12 or 1. And then, what was I going to say there? The calcium I only used to get for stuff was the milk that was in scrambled egg and the milk that I put in my cereal, but I want it to be from other sources. But anyway, in fact, sometimes I used to have multiple sort of yogurt drinks or milkshakes. Just taking a swig of that stuff tastes exactly, well, now and again it tastes exactly like Lucozade. Lucozade orange sport drink. Well, the energy cans, no the actual bottle that's a sport drink. But anyhow, so earlier on I had to take my antihistamine liquid stuff because I sneezed 4 times in a row down here. But I think I sneeze if it's really, really cold. I've noticed that recently because there isn't, well, apart from like the shower curtain that was hanging on the door, there's nothing else that's got a smell like stuff that we clean our clothes with. Oh, this is about 85 days now I've no shaved for. In fact, as soon as I do this video, I need to go onto the gallery, go to the playlist my facial hair journey, and find out yesterday's one, however many days it was. Aye, so I'll do that. So, in fact, to jazz it up a bit the day, I'm going to have scrambled eggs. I've not scrambled egg probably since last year. Aye, so I'll have two eggs cracked into a bowl, whisked, bit of milk, whisk, bit of salt and Chinese salt and pepper seasoning, and then to finish off some chili flaky sea salt. Well, no, half chili flaky sea salt and half smoked flaky sea salt. Aye, and I'm going to have it on bread. Aye, I'm definitely going to do that. Aye, right, anyway, so just ever since I started doing this challenge, well, it's not really a challenge. Well, in fact, it is a challenge, but it's not a challenge. It has to be a lifestyle change. But definitely, ever since I took the first spray of that, which was a Sunday, because it came on a Sunday, to right now, and the vitamin tablets that I've been like sucking on as and when I feel lethargic, and you're not supposed to have any more than 4 in a 24-hour period. Aye, so the vitamin drink, that spray, having cereal, cutting down on really, really high sugary stuff, apart from the odd energy drink, now and again, and then, oh God, what else? High fatty foods, then hopefully my mood and overall health, well-being should be better, and it definitely is, because for now on, whenever I do a big, long task thing, especially for instance if I lift quite a lot of heavy stuff throughout the day, and then I finish, I didn't feel as lethargic as I used to. And if I do something for a long time continuously, after a day, my t-shirt or shirt isn't sticking to my skin as much as it used to 3 years ago. And the other thing is that I don't know why, but between 7 and maybe say 9:30 in the evening, I normally always just lie down on my bed and try and get an early night. But in the last 3 weeks, or maybe in the last 5 or 6 days, I've definitely been sitting up on my chair that I promoted once. A chair that goes all the way back, and then a wee bit where the bit where you sit on, underneath a bit comes out for your feet. Well, legs. So, recently I've been sitting on that a lot more rather than lying on my bed. And when I actually do go into bed, I didn't feel absolutely incredibly shattered like I did about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I didn't, also as well, I didn't think to myself or go on about saying, oh, I'm so tired. I mean, I am a little bit tired now, but it's just because I've only, I woke up at about, I think, 9 o'clock this morning, but I did wake up at about, I think it was about 6:30 this morning, and then I fell asleep again till about, I don't know, about 7:15 or 7:30, and then I fell asleep again till 9 o'clock. Felt so good to sleep in after 7:30 in the morning. Right, anyway, but so far, I am feeling a wee bit more tired than I normally do in the last couple of mornings. Feel a tiny little bit heavier in my eyes, but that's just because I sneezed three times earlier, about 15 minutes ago. But I did take my antihistamine liquid stuff, so that should kick in the next 5 minutes, hopefully. But it's been a lot longer than 5 minutes, because I've been talking for nearly 10 minutes. And, oh, yeah! Anyway, at the end of this experiment, when I've completely finished that spray, I cannot feel any worse than I did 3 or 4 weeks ago. Because even if it even if I just feel exactly the same, a little bit better or a lot better, I cannot feel any worse than I did before I took this, because I was getting to the point where I was going to really force myself to maybe phone the doctor and ask why I'm feeling it. But I think one of the biggest main things is that I have cut down on a lot of sort of high sugar foods and drinks, high sugar uh, sugar and fat foods, and what else? Because I've done that and I'm having more vitamins and more vitamins, more calcium, more whole grain, high fibre. Silence! No, I better know, I better know. Aye. Right, anyway, as I was saying, so because I'm doing all that combined, I'm moving about a lot quicker, so I'm burning off more calories, which is making me feel better, because definitely Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, when I was in the shower and I looked down, I am definitely slowly losing weight. I think I'm losing at least that much weight, or that much. But since I did that, the last couple of days before then, I've been having chicken broth, like homemade chicken broth, and that's supposed to be really good. It's supposed to be good for your skin, your hair, and your eyes, and weight loss. So that's really good. I bet proper homemade is better, than getting it out of the shops. Anyway, I'm going to do that again one day. Right, anyway, so it's so easy. You just put vegetables and chicken bones, a wee bit of the skin and the meat into a pan, pour water all the way to fully cover it and simmer it for 2 hours. But every 10 or 15 minutes, just keep smashing it and breaking up the bones and smashing the vegetables at the side of the pan to release all the flavours. And then at the end, you can just add like a wee bit of salt, a wee bit of Chinese salt and pepper. But when I make it again, I'm going to add about that much gochujang, Korean chili paste. Right, anyway, but what I'm going to do from now on is chili's supposed to get your heart racing and it's good for you. So I'm going to have a wee bit of that every morning to boost my go home, because when you eat something that's very, very, very spicy, but you're challenging yourself to finish it and you get a rush. Didn't mean Jennifer Rush, Ian Rush, or the band Rush. Right, anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and make scrambled egg, but I do it in the microwave, because it's so much easier and it's less washing up. But